Let's show our beautiful faces. Let me see if I remember how to do these camera transitions properly, man. Here we go. It's just one transition. I think I got this.
You got it.
Whoa. Let's get it going, baby.
Oh, well.
Folks, we are back with another episode of The Roots MIA. I'm your host, Jazz Royce. Beside me is my co-host, Smoke. And to the left of me, we got a guest, man. We're back with a guest. It's been about a month, but we got a guest back in the building. Guest, do you want to introduce yourself this time?
I mean, Jazz, thanks so much. You get me. I got to meet Malik. You get me in the background. You guys don't know who he is. You get me, but he makes magic happen. And Jazz here with his setup, and we got Smokey over there. You get me.
Who are you?
We're doing big things, man. You guys can find me on Instagram at Noel A. Zapata. I'm pretty much just, you get me, an entrepreneur, and I just kind of do my own thing. You get me. My vision is to make the globe success conscious, because a lot of the time, you know, we all grow up and they don't tell us that we can become what we want to become. Then we see people around us, you get me, they start creating success, you get me. And that's, I believe that should be a gift that should be ingrained in all of us, just like coming up.
We're going to get into all of that. We're going to
preach. You're preaching, but
as you can see, yeah, he's a preacher, guys. He's a preacher, guys. So we got Noel Zapata in the building tonight, guys. If you guys don't know him, he featured me on an episode that he has. He has his own podcast as well. We're going to get into that later on the show. And man, we're here. We're back. You know, we figured, you know, I was on his show a few months back. We get him on our show. Why not? It's been a while since Smoke and I had a guest, and now we have a guest with our new, which I like this setup, by the way. So he's seeing it on the screen. I think it looks really fantastic.
Like, we're upgrading.
You know, Smoke got his computer now. I got my computer now. We got all the lights here. We got Malik helping us in the background. Man, listen, man, we out here, man. First of all, shout out to, you know, our boy Henry, man. We still miss you, man. We love you, bro. You know, and you know what I mean? We know it's all going to come together, and we all going to be one, man. So my boy Henry, I love you, man.
He misses him, bro.
Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So how's everybody's, I'd say week, but it's been like 3 weeks. How's everybody's life been lately?
Maybe, I want to say, it's no longer like a weekly
Not even a weekly mental check. Let's just do a life check, shall we?
Over the last month? Okay. I mean, well, it's been interesting. I'm happy because basketball season is now in playoffs mode.
I like your hat, man.
Oh, thank you.
You're blessed, man.
Oh, yes. All right.
So we got basketball season back.
So yeah, we got playoffs coming. Playoffs back finally. Watching some good competitions. I don't know what's going on with the Heat. Did they win tonight? I don't know what's going on with them, bro. I gotta check real quick though.
I haven't heard too much good things about the Heat, especially about Mr. Hero.
Yeah, we'll get into
that.
Besides that, it's been a good week. It's been a good couple weeks. The only really bad thing that's ever happened like this last couple weeks is somehow, I guess while I was sleeping, I got this something going on where I guess I don't know if I bite like my teeth hard at night or something.
Oh, like grind your teeth?
Yeah, because I cracked my bottom tooth.
Me too. Oh, you cracked?
No, I already got it fixed and everything, but I woke up and I was like,
hey, Smoke, are you single by any chance? Because
this tubombo. Yo, Mark.
Wait,
guy, man.
My guy.
I know I'm straight. You get me. Jazz has his beautiful girlfriend that he's with.
Why'd you cut me off, bro?
Yo, how you just gonna cut this guy off when he's in the middle of going about his week?
Hey, man. Maybe some girls out there, you get me, like Smokey, you get me. I'm not sure if he is single though. I know Jazz is cuffed up. I'm doing my own thing on the side, you get me. I know I'm single, you get me. We're on this.
Wait,
relax. You got a lot of energy, bro.
Yeah, man, wait. We gotta go through our mental check.
Hold on, you can't cut me off like that.
Yeah, we trying to structure for the audience, you know?
Oh man, yo, you on full goal, okay? I see. All right, hold on.
It must be the color of your sweater. The pink's giving off the color of love.
That's a hey yo Mark, bro.
Yo Mark, go get your cat.
This is I don't know.
All right, back to
you can't be cutting me off like that.
Man,
man. So I got the tooth fixed. We're good now. All right, life's been good. I'll give it an 8. Yeah. All right, man. All right, the floor is yours now. Yeah,
let's go. Let's bounce. I know he about to take a whole thing. He like, yeah, man. So I was about to say another name. All right, anyway. So you know, my last few weeks have been crazy, man. We skipped the past week. We try to shoot, like I said, every 2 weeks. We skipped this past week because my work schedule just screwed me over, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That's really what happened. It was at last second, and but we're working on it, man. I got things in the works, and I'm not gonna announce it yet.
You can't say none.
I'm not. Yeah, I can't announce it yet.
Oh, they lost
at least not on
again?
air. We gonna get to that, man. High heats. Anyway, we got things in the works going on, and let me tell you guys, if this goes true, if things fall into place as it's intended to do so, you know, we'll see what happens.
Glory to God, man.
Things will, things will be different. Things will be better. You know, not just for me, but for everybody around me as well.
So then enjoy your 3 to 12s, your 7 to.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna enjoy my lack of sleep with a good, jolly attitude, cause I know it's coming. I hate losing. So I'm going on rant about. I'm playing, man. But all in all, right now I'm doing the show. And it's so crazy because I was falling asleep, before we started setting up. I was on the table kind of dozing off.
I was like, bro, you need coffee or something?
And now I'm energized again because we're doing the show. So, back doing what I love, back in my passion, it fueled me up again. So as of right now in this moment, I'm going to go with 8 out of 10 as well.
Okay, we got 2 8s.
2 8s.
I got a 12, man.
You got a 12. So he just made his own scale.
Okay,
what
why,
happened?
bro? Why?
Wow, what?
Why?
Get into it. Pause.
Right.
I mean,
No, all right.
enthusiasm is powerful, man. Like, for example, sometimes you get me. I had one of the guys on my show for the Mindset Success Social Dynamics podcast, and he had raised billions of dollars, right? So always being around all these kind of people, it changes our perspective because we don't usually come up. You get me thinking we can become successful. I bet you guys started the show, you get me at the beginning, and maybe people didn't see maybe the vision of not only where it's at.
Hold on. We were asking you how your month's been. Your month's been.
Yeah, I kind of dozed off.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Yo, this guy has.
Man,
we're gonna let you loose. We're gonna let you loose in a minute, bro. We're gonna let you loose in a minute. Yeah, bro. You're like a pit bull in the corner right now, man. Yeah, just chill. We're gonna let you loose in a second, bro. We asking how your month has been. Your month has been.
Blessed,
pretty
brother.
much.
You get me? It's just been blessed. Man.
Okay.
God is good, dude.
Anything crazy's happened in the last month?
It's been blessed, man. I've just had a lot of opportunities pop up. Yesterday, I ended up meeting with a guy who he's connected with some of the people on Shark Tank. I was on the phone earlier today with a good buddy of mine who might meet Gary Vee tomorrow. You get me? If everything goes well.
Okay.
All right.
Gary's big.
So
people call it the universe.
Solid 12 out of 10, in other words, right? To sum that. Yeah, man. I gotta keep an eye on you now. I know you be going on your tangents, which is it's good tangents now, but we got topics to cover. So we got 12 out of 10 and 2 8s out of 10.
Okay.
All right.
I've never seen someone break the scale, but
yeah, right.
I
was
like that.
you.
Go ahead, bro. A lot of energy, bro.
We're alive today too, man.
Yeah, we are. We are.
Boom, baby.
Okay. I'm gonna go browse some of the things that we gotta talk about, man. Because, man, I know we missed out to come and give our jokes, which we were looking forward to originally the previous week about the whole gas hack thing that went on.
I'm not. We don't need to talk about that gas hack because in South Florida it was a different story. I don't know how you guys showed yourselves, but again, that's irrelevant now at this point. Cool, whatever. Yo, that was a funny 3 days, bro.
Yeah, right.
That was a funny 3 days.
Yo, how did you get me? What do you think sets your show apart from other people? You get me? Because I like you guys a lot. Like I personally, you get me, would give a testimonial for you guys coming from the corporate world around. Brad Lee, who teaches me, he's about to make $100 million. And having these kind of teachers around us, you get me. I know Jazz has a lot of people that mentor him, Smoke as well, but
I don't really have mentors.
You don't have mentors, man?
No, we don't.
I got a ton of them, dude.
Honestly,
I went to Harvard, got my sales degree, but more than that, just connecting with people and leaving off people better off than when we find them. And a lot of the time, you get me, these are the rules of life. Yeah, I mean, I'm a nut when it comes to success. You get me, you guys. Like that's my vision, that's my mission. You get me. I know I have it on my bio as well.
All right.
It's attracting a lot of positive people, man.
We're gonna get into it. Like I said, we got Smoke. So what do you want to segue into, man?
No, I just wanted to say before you brought that up about the gas stuff. I would just want to clean up, read back up on some shit that I said about 2 weeks ago. I was like, yo, I'm so glad about how the JBP boys got back together.
The Joe Budden podcast,
I thought they were finally, reconciled all the beefs and stuff. I thought everything was coming back together.
I thought now to come to find out that he fired his co-host on air. He fired his co-host on air, but now his 2 co-hosts are now making a brand for themselves, and it's interesting to spectate and watch, man. I guess what we can take from that is just.
I just don't like the way just how Joe handled the whole situation.
Just
honestly.
Be transparent with your people.
Always.
Yeah,
he didn't have to be shady. I understand that he's entitled is his name.
Yeah, he's like
you can confidently say that he definitely brings more in the spotlight. His name did,
Yeah.
Most of
the humility of it, despite the spotlight that you bring already.
Pretty much it's not leaving the people behind that you can. Yeah. Because
he did them
like loyalty. He got his friends that they did
burned
a
the bridge of loyalty.
5-6 years and industry got the best of them.
He burned that bridge of loyalty. He literally just let them out. What he said to them all. Yo, if he ever said something like that to me, like what? none of my business. The show's
none of your business. Like,
no,
wow.
I'm glad of what they they're doing right now. They're doing. You seen the little skit that they had?
I love it. They're good actors, man. Especially Rory.
I'm excited to see
that dynamic.
I watched the little thing where they talked about the whole situation, the 1 hour little show that.
Yeah, me too.
That fire. Look. You know, it was like, Ma was mad when he did not pick up the cup one time or the phone. He was just talking the entire episode. That's how you know everything was real. Like, I've never seen Ma like that. That was a great show.
His real side came out.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited to see now what they start with their own podcast.
Absolutely.
It's coming out soon, so go check them out, Rory and Ma.
Rory and Ma.
I'm very excited that they took the name.
Yeah, I love it, dude.
You guys are super charismatic.
I love it.
Man, that's all.
Yeah, man.
But then Joe just... Don't tweak, bro. Why did you
Joe,
tweak like
he really. I was really
how
a
you
fan
preach
of
against
how
the
you
industry
moved
and then do
until I
something
saw what happened behind the scenes of how you. I'm like,
nasty.
man. Well, I hope.
Don't let the industry get to your head.
Don't let the industry get to you, man. Just
whatever.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm gonna let them do. It's their business. Who knows really what happened
to
and
all
stuff.
parties, especially Rory and Ma, man. I really like the dynamic that they got going on.
Rooting for them.
I like that. I think, like you said earlier today, Joe created a monster.
Yeah. Nah. He really created something now.
Yep. So we're interested. Let's see what the media scene has in store.
Listen, that whole network is getting shaken down right now. So it's like I said, it's been an interesting 2 weeks. We'll see what happens.
It has. We've been just spectating on the sidelines. I thought it was good that he was, kind of claiming himself, I run this, I do this, I help this out, I put money into the lives and stuff. Like, dang, Joe really did his thing as a leader. But then seeing, hearing the other side of the story, it was just like, I guess there really is two sides to the coin, huh?
I mean, it was just an ugly fallout all around. It's sad to see friendships burn, the bridges is done there. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, so Noel, like, you with your podcast, what explain to the people what you got going on with your show.
I mean, you guys inspire me a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you guys because just of how you do it, you get me. I think a lot of the time with the podcast, the one I got on, it's just to inspire people because of like pretty much you get me not to repeat myself or harp on it myself, but just because of earlier. Because a lot of people won't become successful. You get me, like other people that do become successful, right? Mm-hmm. They won't put in the work. They don't know what's possible a lot of the time. I mean, that's my mission, man. I'm on a mission. And my mission is to make sure that everybody else becomes, success conscious. And I surround myself, you get me, with dreamers. People that either are already there or on their way there because of the reality of not only the energy, not only how you feel, you get me, but, birds of a feather flock together. So usually when, with your show, you get me, I'm just a guest today, but, always shaking hands and meeting people, collectively moving towards everyone's dreams. And those are individual.
You talk a lot about shaking hands. That's your thing?
You want to shake hands, man.
Hold on now. I ain't like how you just said that. Staring deep into smoke glasses like that.
You want to shake hands, man.
Hey, I don't like how you repeated that after hang on now.
I got Brad Lee. He's about to hit like 100 million right now. He didn't grow up with wealth. Most of these guys didn't. But he pretty much has done business with Grant Cardone, Ashley Furniture Home Store, UFC, like all these giant names that for some reason click for us and we understand and we feel. He will always teach us, you get me, when I go into class, when class is in session with him, it's shaking hands.
I want to know
my influence by shaking hands and adding value to the other people.
I want to know, aside from, shaking hands, what is it exactly that you want to get from all of these different meetings and connections that you're building with these people? Because, that takes time, man, and time is a very valuable thing. So there has to be a reason why you're going out of your way to make this stuff happen. Do they have something aside from just being successful? Because successful is a very generic term. You know what I mean?
It is.
Very
it's your
generic
definition of it. It's an
exactly.
definition of it.
So
what is spot on?
What is it that they're doing individually with their lives that makes you say, man, I need to reach out and connect with these guys and shake their hands, so I can be on their level? What is it that you aspire to be, pretty much? Does it be mentors to you?
Role models, man. Mentors.
Role models.
Friends. Right?
Yeah.
But it's like, if you have a certain vision in life, it's kind of like barbers. Barbers are going to surround themselves with barbers, you get me? I mean, successful people are going to surround themselves with other people that are either already successful in the process of becoming successful or just successful people in general.
But like, what do you want to be successful in particular?
The vision is making the globe conscious success because a lot of people don't know that's possible and they can go into and spiral into any route in life.
But what I'm asking is, what is it that you want to do in particular?
That is the particular.
No, but
For
like
everybody to have that.
Okay, but that's an
knowledge.
end goal. I'm asking, what do you want to do to get to that end goal? Because I can sit here and say I want to inspire a bunch of people through my voice. That's what the podcast is.
And
but when they ask me that, I'm not gonna say my job is to inspire and that. I podcast.
My
I do
vehicle
hosting.
to get there is through communications, pretty much. Because I believe in this world when we have a winning mindset, which is like, you get me. Some people are like, they're gonna go into a deal. We're gonna get specific here, and then we're gonna do it on the skinny.
So is it sales or communications that drives you the most?
Social dynamics, you get me, of how that works to give it away for free so everybody can put themselves on. And for me, you get me, with that together, it's working together as a team towards that goal, that vision, all of us.
So I take it that you want to be
have what they want.
A public figure.
I am a public figure. I'm a celebrity. Everybody knows me. I shake hands with all the big players pretty much. But I over-deliver in value. I have a lot of influence. But how did I get that influence? How did I know that was possible? And that's kind of like what we've covered already, pretty much already.
So,
which is dope.
So now...
You're a good host, by the way. You guys both ask good questions.
Oh, thank you. No,
you're still a good-looking guy, but don't get any ideas.
No.
Don't get any ideas.
You have been watching all show, bro.
They can still hear me if I put my hand here. So
I don't know why I even bother. Yeah.
All right, listen. So, yeah, I'm not, bro. So, okay, listen. So, what do you do right now? What is your primary occupation that you're working towards? And it doesn't have to relate to that. What's your day job?
Pretty much right now, you get me. We're real estate investors, so we're in the process of finalizing our process.
Where? So you're like in a group or like?
I have a lot of friends, man. So I guess you can consider that. But specifically, just getting right now, guys. I have a lot of guys ready to quit their jobs, ready to come work with me. They're just waiting for me to put the last piece together, which is just the real estate investing portion, getting the leads now. I figured out how to do that.
Henry's watching, my boy Henry. I love you, bro.
After get me, we can share them with other people that are really awesome, right? If they're friends, right? Mm-hmm. Or more hands we shake, the more money we make. You get me, and we never know. You get me.
Bro, I need to get a counter, bro. That's your word, bro. That's your word. I need can someone get me a counter, like a money counter, bro. Yeah. Every time he says it, I just need a point. Like I just want to see.
What you're seeing. His hat. I like your hat, bro.
Oh, thank you, bro.
I told you that.
You have. Hey, no, thank you, though. I like this hat too, bro. That's why I wear it, bro. Thank you, bro.
It's blessed, man.
So you're with real estate investors. So I take it that your role in that thing is you're a recruiter, pretty much, right? Because you said you're on the verge of getting a bunch of people from quitting their jobs and going into
the entrepreneur.
Okay, but you're a real estate investor, so I want to know what is Noel's day-to-day lifestyle? Like, what do you do? Like my day-to-day lifestyle, I'm not hosting all the time. I work at the airport. I check people in. That's my day-to-day. I do this on the side.
I've been putting out a tremendous amount of content. You get me? A tremendous amount of content and just shaking hands pretty much all together. And right now, when we figured out the last part of how to get
what's that? A train passing by?
Yeah, that's a little
entrepreneurship stuff.
That's the Metro Rail. You feel me? They going home. They going home.
Doing like a lot of stuff. You get me? Like you wear a lot of hats until you're able to get to that next level, which you get me. A lot of people aspire to, and they could if they believe in it. And eventually, you can begin to like hire employees. You'll have more flexibility and stuff. You get me with your time. But right now, all my time has gone into meeting the right people and putting myself in the right environments. You get me, so that we can become successful. Like I'm blessed to be with you guys. To be honest with you on the show, man.
I appreciate it.
I like Jazz. You get me. Like if you guys don't already know who Jazz is, obviously you're following him, but. So Jazz, you get me. He has a vision. Eventually,
I appreciate the love, man. But I don't like to big myself up on my own show and
because we add value. Because people are like, damn, Jazz is so humble, bro. He's a good-looking cat, man.
Hey,
how he carries himself. You get me.
Listen, I don't got whiskers, man.
Masculinity, man.
Okay, all right. So
and it's like, heck yeah, bro. You get me. Let's keep saying positive things about Jazz.
So you're a content creator on your day-to-day.
Yeah.
So. With the content creator, like in like terms of like, are you doing it like for income? Like, is it like for a company? Is it? I just want to know. What do you do on a day to day?
Just that specifically, and with entrepreneurship.
What are you doing on a day? Like I'm asking, bro. I just want to know a day to day. Remember, this is a show about being realistic. This is
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So let's get into that. Let's get into different things, and let's not get into the vague scripture. This connecting to that stuff. I like that stuff too.
Yeah, it's the entrepreneur, man.
Yeah,
It's
but
where can you guys get to? Because other guys have already gotten there. Like a lot of my friends will talk to me.
okay, what does he do?
He's a personal trainer, pretty much. You get me? He's an entrepreneur.
There you go.
He's
So
always
see, we
shaking
know
hands,
we
he's
have a
always
direct.
collaborating with other brands. You get
There you
me?
go.
Just wearing a lot of hats, doing a lot of things. You get me? The research behind that. You get me? The marketing, the sales, and being educated. You get me? Really knowing your stuff, doing your 10,000 hours in your craft.
I feel like you're in sales. You seem
Specifically.
like a salesman type of.
Yeah, you don't have like a
Personality.
sales.
Relationships. I built some valuable relationships.
And
in
I've
life,
seen times
and
where
I
you've
always
had
look to
the.
deliver with my friends. Yeah.
I've seen times where you had the the chats, the webcam chats with
Always
the
putting me on. God bless
headset with the
him.
microphone thing attached to it. So I'm like, is this guy? Is he like a realtor? Is he is he doing sales for insurance? Is he like what is? That's what I'm trying
Everything
to
we've
figure out.
already
Man.
spoke with him, man. That's the beauty of an entrepreneurship. Like a lot of the time in entrepreneurship, if you really know your stuff, what happens is that you're doing a lot of different things. You get me? You'll have people from the outside, they'll give you all kinds of expressions, all kinds of things just in general. Or some of the celebrities we've had on, you get me? These guys are players, man. Some of the biggest people in the industry. Brad
Right.
Lee's connected with people that are like Forbes 50 under 50 and like stuff like that. And it's tremendous. It's tremendous. It's tremendous. Right? I don't know if you guys grew up wealthy, but most of these guys didn't grow up wealthy. I didn't grow up wealthy. So being around this, it inspires me. It's like that inspires most people. It's a lot of stuff, but knowing your stuff pretty much. We can take the conversation anywhere you want to go, man. I'm grateful to be a guest on the show today.
No, yeah.
That's yeah.
I hope y'all, listen to all of that.
Digest that.
Yeah. Take it in. Yeah.
You got any questions, Smoke?
No, I'm trying to process
Digest
everything right now. Yeah. hold
I'm
up.
still trying to
Yeah,
figure
yeah.
out what this guy does on a day-to-day basis.
No,
you, man.
he's
I've been
you,
trying to
you
figure
do a
out
lot of
this business
networking. You
thing,
do a
you
little
know?
you do a lot of networking. What programs do you use to make all these connections? It's just Instagram.
I'm one of those
via,
guys that has bought $1,000 programs, by the way.
Okay. Well, what's your main program?
Yeah,
though?
because I know people that buy programs. They do
They
things
work,
whether
man.
like they're
Gotta get the
whether it's
network
real
stuff.
estate. Some people like they buy programs to learn how to do e-commerce. They like to
Yeah.
sell items and stuff.
Sure.
So what is your thing? That's all I'm trying to figure out.
So same thing where it's gonna be like real estate investing is what we're doing primarily, pretty much.
Okay. So
That's what we've been kind of working on for the past year and a half, 2 years, and
Solid.
we're yet. But you get me. Most people would give up on their stuff.
So you guys are like
Right, and
scouting
then-
out for various properties, or is it properties that like you're looking for like places where people live at, or you're looking for like
Learning the
businesses
process
and
behind
stuff like that to-
and then
to
the
purchase.
possibilities of the options that individual has once he has the knowledge, right? And then the specifics, you get me, that go under that, because there's always specifics.
You gotta be careful with who you surround yourself with.
Absolutely.
That's always big. Who you have around you. Is type
Energy,
you.
man.
kind of defines who you
Yeah.
are.
It
Exactly.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I see that you're really passionate about this whole, the entrepreneur,
people, man.
just the entrepreneur mindset. I see that being a public figure is your primary aspiration, and I
Already
see
am,
that
man. It's
that
nuts. we just keep moving up, man.
yeah, and that's
I can
good.
give you an example of that too if you want, but I want to let you finish.
And I see that the step that you're taking, it's in between the networking, and I'm sure the networking probably came from the real estate investing thing that you got going on. Is that just
lot of
you
different
doing that,
things.
or is it like a group of people that you like? So you're with a group of people, right? You guys all kind of scout together.
Right now, myself, you get me.
Uh-huh.
I have a couple of guys, you get me, but more than anything, it's just myself.
Okay, so you're
just.
so it's like a startup.
It is a startup. It is a startup.
Ah,
It is a
gotcha.
startup.
There you see. Now we're getting into it. That's someone okay.
Make sure
Now
you watch
we're
Startup
getting
on
somewhere.
Netflix.
Yeah, that's a good. Hey, get into that.
So,
But
continue.
now we're getting somewhere. That's what I'm trying to get into now.
okay.
So you
Sure.
got a startup going on.
We do.
And it's in
it
real
takes
estate.
tremendous confidence, you get me, to not only talk about it and lead other people, you get me, and
That's how it- yeah.
have other personalities promote me or promote us, because it's the people that make the world,
So
right?
I feel like you're on the right
and
track.
that's very different because a lot of the time you get me in all areas of life, a communicator, you get me.
Yeah, we're
Those can be
communicators.
entry
That's our
level
type
jobs,
careers.
or they can be high level careers that are some of the most influential, most kind, most positive, hopefully, yet successful people in the world. Once they are good enough to continue adding, you get me,
Value.
not just value, but attracting those people into their lives because of who they are individually.
So not to get
Energy
you off,
is real, man.
but
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying with making value and
to jump
influence
into,
and all of
man,
that
all of
stuff.
us. It's
Because
fun, man.
you just dropping a lot of
It's so
stuff. You
cool.
got to digest it. We type generic people. We're just
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I'm
boom, boom, boom,
straightforward,
boom,
gotta
boom.
get to
Yeah,
it,
we're
bro.
not
A to
really with
B.
all up in the
A
air
to
type
B,
That's
stuff.
a personality type, by the way. One that
Yeah,
kinda
have you
paint-
taken the Myers-Briggs
I
test?
have.
What's
That's
your
why I'm familiar
personality
with
test?
this. I'm like a
I mean, you're-
protagonist. I'm like the leader that
The
pretty much-
ENFJ.
that builds
That's-
everything. You get me?
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
I have a lot of people around me. You get me?
That makes sense.
Assisting me that their lives get better because you get me. I took the time to learn about my personality.
So
and-
that's
and get
why you're
knowledge,
the
you get me, in
the
many different
protagonist. So
ways.
you're like an intuitive person.
or in your linguistics programming, if you get even deeper,
I see.
understanding how the brain works.
So that makes a lot of sense.
manifesting
He's
results you
intuitive.
get me by the
And then-
mechanics of what it takes
So
for X, Y,
clicking.
Z.
So we're
It's
like
you.
sensing types. I
Whatever
think
that is.
mine.
I'm a feeler too, man.
I'm not.
You're not a
I'm an
feeler?
executive personality.
I'm an
no.
executive as well.
No.
but I
hang
can
on,
feel
bro.
energy.
You
I'm
got
sure
two
that's
different.
what
No,
you
I'm talking about
A lot of
personality
things.
result. Like
personality
yours
wise.
is called the protagonist, right? So that was
It's
a feeler.
one of them. It's one of them. You get me? But it's like, yeah, that's one of my dominant personality types.
Okay.
Wait,
One
but
of the dominant
but
Sure,
so
sure,
we were
sure.
talking about
You should-
Myers-Briggs
you should- you should-
personality.
Right.
There's a lot of them, but yes, that the
Yeah, there's
Myers-Briggs is
16
one.
different personalities.
Right.
But yeah, I want to know. So your result in that was that the protagonist? Because that's what I use the most. to like those people.
I would say that's the one that I lean more towards myself.
Well, so it was the 4 letters. Was it E, N, F, and J?
I don't remember the specifics for it,
Oh.
but it is protagonist.
Okay,
heavy,
so that's E, N,
heavy.
F, J. Gotcha.
Heavy. We're heavy.
Gotcha. Because I study that stuff a lot, so that's how I know. And
That's
mine-
good, man. You're able to work better with people like that.
Like that,
Because you're
that's how I
like,
do
oh,
it.
I can read you, man. You get me, and
I
I can
know
actually
the-
assist you in, you
Yeah.
know, building the bridge that you would have been of value to. You got me, jazz,
Yeah.
and I would have been of more value to you than versus you not being in jazz's life.
Yeah.
You get me, or in that individual's life. You get me. It could be Smokey's as well. You get me, or the individual at hand, specifically.
I get it, and I see the difference in it
Okay.
too because like he's
Hope
an
you guys can
intuitive
check out the
type.
show Mindset, Success, Social Dynamics. There's
There you go,
there's a lot
drop
of-
your
Oh yeah,
link.
no, you drop your
Drop
plug
There's
in
a lot
there,
of
yeah.
value in it, though, man. It's free. You know,
Drop the link. Let them know what
Let
the,
them-
what the free
It's
stuff's
like,
coming
you know
from.
how people pay for thousands of dollars in courses?
My
Not only
man,
have I
drop
bought
the
those,
link.
I have a lot of millionaires that are already on that
Wait,
shit.
tell them
Drop
what's
the link.
It's just mindset, success, social dynamics. If you go on Instagram and you look up Noel A Zapata, that's NOELAZAPATA. You can search it now, and then what you're
Which
gonna
one's
go
the
ahead and
clapping
find is that you're gonna find only
So it's the horn?
my good-looking face, but you're gonna find the show, which is where
the
the
horn right
value
here.
is at more than anything because of what it's gonna
Oh,
be
the
able to
clapping.
give all the reviews, all the testimonials that we've had throughout our channel. Like whenever our YouTube last time, the last 45 days on average, you had about 300 hours that they watched.
That's actually really, really
That's a
impressive.
Lot.
That's
That's
solid
a lot.
stuff.
That's
nice.
a
That's
tremendous
solid
amount
stuff. Yep.
of
That's great,
viewership.
man.
That's tremendous. That's huge.
Yeah.
It's like a TV show. So people are liking it, they're watching it, they're getting
You're
value.
getting
It's free.
an audience, and that's
But
what's important.
people have sold the same type of information for thousands of dollars. So it's like, why are you disrupting the industry? Why do you want to put all these people on?
just
We
for
talked about that
just for
earlier.
greed and money and to fill their
Not for
pockets
that.
up.
The main vision, because you will get rich if you help other people. I mean, if you use some common sense. What's going to happen is that those people are now able to get rich themselves. We didn't sell them anything. It was free. It was all free. They taught everything there. It was free. Right now, dropping value off a lot of the friends that you get me promote me that have already been on that show. Some of the guys that have raised billions of dollars. Some of the guys that they've made movies about on that show. Like I had the pickup artist because I teach social dynamics when it comes with women, when it comes to sales. You get me? We could go anywhere when it comes to people. That show, you get me, has given a lot of that stuff out for free. I even had Mystery follow me on my Instagram. He's one of the most famous pickup artists in the world. You know, the book The Game by Neil Strauss is known by millions of people throughout the world. Even
Pickup
Brad Lee
artist.
likes it.
Oh,
So-
you into pickup artists?
I love women, and I love I'm okay with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey man, I love how he just
Go ahead, he
dove
said, I
into
love
that.
women.
He
Hey,
just like,
bro.
Ooh, just swooped in there with that.
Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, keep
so wait,
going.
how long, is this like something you've been studying from school, or?
I mean, I have studied social dynamics.
But
when
is
it-
this
whether it's
from
talking to wealthy people or talking to just the social dynamics? Like, I like the mechanics of everything because if we have a winning mindset, like let's say our mindset is like super positive, we're in flow with the universe. You get me? We're all winning. What happens is that you attract those kind of people. You're around that kind of stuff. You don't really think of it. It just kind of happens.
Yeah.
It's strange.
Like natural energy from the universe.
Well, you're grinding too, really hard, and,
Yo, man.
and you're gonna have a lot of stuff that most people don't see. But yeah, eventually, over time, you get there. And those kind of people are testimonials and inspirations to the world. We need more people like that in the world. Yeah. Yeah. I feel that, man. I'm the same way. Smoking's like, yeah, man. We look up to that too. And then becoming that eventually, because it's a process. That's why some people say you gotta love the journey. You get me, but you also want to reach the destination. Yeah.
Well, not always.
So you're a fan of the journey, in other words.
I'm living my dreams.
You're
man.
just living it day by
Passion
day.
and
That's
adventure.
what I'm getting. You're just going day by day and living it
adventure.
in its fullness. That's great. That's very commendable. That's a commendable way of going about things. You know, it's a lot better than just dragging.
Jazz,
through
are
the
you living
days.
your dreams right now? Just in general with what you're doing. Like, are those your dreams?
I'm getting towards it. You know, like this right now is
part of
and
it.
this
I
part
feel
of
like
it.
we're all working towards
Yeah.
our main dream right now.
Working
This is
towards
all
it.
just
Towards
as
that
part
next
of it,
level,
the journey.
and then reaching the next level again. You get me.
Is that you know?
I'm a dominant, like super positive, like let's move forward, let's move forward, let's move forward. But together, we begin to manifest and influence our own reality. We change our own reality, right? But they don't teach us this in most places. It's
Yeah,
like,
they
why?
don't.
What I learned in high school was just movies every class.
That was fun too.
It's nothing.
It was always so nice to me.
Okay.
Oh man, man. So listen, I like that you have this very I wouldn't say, I guess not intuitive. There's a bigger word for that. A very
Man, like I walk with him. Like I'm just like
Absolutely.
I feel
I'm
a
on the
vessel,
same
dude,
boat
you get
too.
me? Some people are gonna call that crazy, but I've seen too many miracles, man.
yeah. I agree
like-
with that. I agree. So much miracles that the mic couldn't even handle it. It done fell on him.
Power, relax.
You see, yeah, I was saying you gotta control that universe energy, man. That frequency getting strong. But
We there, man.
I see that
We're together.
I see that you're the type of person that likes to really focus on the higher up of things. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and that's really good. Going through the day-to-day process.
takes a
Things. I think
tremendous
that's what
amount of,
keeps
like,
you on a. You're kind of like on a high, but from reality.
Yes,
Am I right?
from reality, yeah.
And the people that you interact with and try to network
The
with,
same way a lot of the
they're
time.
the same way.
It's nuts though, right? How we
It-
talked
pause.
about all this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It's crazy.
And they'll tell you about it too. And it's, I love these people.
Yeah, and
a lot of the time.
and,
Most of the time.
so I see that
They're nice.
I'm trying to get, because you know, like how you're like a high up thinker, I'm like a detailed boom boom boom
So
thinker.
by the way, we complement each other. That's actually my weakness. I need that in my life.
Yeah, so the Myers-Briggs.
In,
You're
like, in a good way.
You're intuitive,
But,
and then
but
I'm
what happens when
sensing
those
thinker,
people
so
kind of
it's
come
like-
together? What happens when those if you've studied this, then you know. What happens with you get me those people when they come together? Do they make magic? They make magic happen
It's if they can
It's-
balance
it's-
it, yeah.
because
Yeah.
they. But do they balance themselves
Mark.
naturally? They have like a good flow where it's like, yo, like
Oh, Mark, hold on. Hang
I
on.
like that sound effect. What is that? It's the
Thank
blue
you.
one?
It's
Like,
yeah, the blue one.
it's hack, yeah.
So
That's like, yo,
we gonna balance. We gonna flow our way up out of this part of the topic. You know?
You inspire me. Like, how many times have I told you that, bro? I'm like, Jazz, you get me like,
Bro, I wish we could have a comment. There's been a couple. The
I gotta
counts
get
are
to
up,
know
bro.
Smokey more. I haven't
Yeah,
had- we're
you
having
got-
the opportunity today. But Jazz, I always tell him, man, I'm like, Jazz, like you're the man, dude. Like if all the people that if they don't already see the vision because of where you're already at or where you were before or how you carry yourself, as a man thinketh by James Allen, so is he. What we think about very literally creates our reality. Very literally.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's an idea first, you get me, then we have it in our subconscious,
Then
then we
you
start
act on
acting
it.
towards that.
Yeah.
And then it happens. And then we're in flow too, and we're grateful. Gratitude, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
see
Even for
that,
this
I
water that we have here, you get me.
Yeah. You know.
Oh yeah, always
Yeah.
grateful for water, bro.
It's good to keep
I
it
need
fresh,
that.
you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
you need
It's love,
that.
man. You can play the love one again if you want, bro. I like that.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
I'm just
only
a
it's
guest.
only for certain. It's only for certain
certain
moments.
things that's not getting.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That positivity, man. That love towards all of us together, man. Like, and then moving towards our dreams, man. 'Cause
There you
everyone's
go.
dreams are
Okay, you got me
individual.
back on track. You got me
Bro,
back on track.
This
has been some episodes.
Manifest, dude. Because it is what manifest, dude. Call me crazy, man. Go ahead and subscribe, man. I already have people promoting it.
Okay,
It's nuts, man. It's nuts, man. People are like, no, how do you keep doing the impossible? No, how do you keep making this happen? No, how did you keep having all these wins stack up and set up? I'm like, dude, I have like,
You've been grinding.
Yeah, man, but
hard.
what about the losses? Like I talk about that on the podcast, by the way. Mindset Successful.
So
for
not
Dynamics.
just about that. I wanted to ask. So when
Bradley, you get me. A lot of his friends have been on there as well.
when did you start
Very
the podcast? Like what?
It was recent, wasn't it?
When
Well,
did
like I feel not recent anymore, but like what was it? Like
When did you
last
start?
year?
It was last year you started the
Back
podcast
in like,
during quarantine.
back in quarantine, you get me.
Early
Some
quarantine?
people were watching
Wow.
movies in quarantine. For me, I was grinding. You get me. Some people were grinding. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah,
And the
like,
road
like
trip in
hustling.
the morning,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you started during quarantine. How many episodes in are you in right now?
We're like 17, 18 episodes in.
That's
I think
great.
the 18th is gonna drop tonight, by the way. And if
And-
you guys send me a copy of this, by the way, I'll publish it. I'd actually love it.
Oh yeah,
you
dude.
guys
When
are,
once I
yeah.
edit
you guys
the
are
audio,
tremendous
it's,
inspirations. You get me. I had a buddy of mine named Brock, where it's like the people that surround you,
Uh-huh.
they should inspire you, man. They should be people you really look up to.
absolutely.
Because if not, you're living in like a prison of life.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
and versus the latter of having, you get me, that mindset and being around that and being around people that inspire you always. Because you guys are gonna constantly lift each other up. You get me? You guys are gonna, that's because you guys have all that in common. You think the
Yeah.
same, right?
yeah.
It's like it's like oil and water. You get me? Oil and water. You get me? They're gonna mix, but individually. So when we're together, you can kind of like how barbers will get at barbers, dreamers will be around dreamers. You get
Yeah.
me? All that together, it's like, you know, it'll be the water, it'll be the oil, it'll be all of it. And we get together, you get me, on those individual things, and we attract the kind of people, we become those kind of things. Or
And then
they're
what
just
about-
trying to get something out of it sometimes. You get
What
me?
about when
Just
you want to have a
the
good
opposite.
time? I mean, I think we all trying to get something out of each other. Pause, by the way.
I like to give my way to success, by the way.
What?
Bob Berg, you get me? Bob Berg has taught me that. He's a multimillionaire, Fortune 100, Fortune
Bob
500
who?
companies hiring him.
Who
to
taught you
learn
what?
about
Bob-
his
Bob
sales
what?
training and his material. He's mentoring me now, by the way, which is badass. By the way, I paid $1,000 to be able to get mentorship at that high caliber.
Oh, okay.
So he's like,
It's an
what was that
investment.
one guy that you and Stefan used to?
Ty Lopez.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got to make sure they're highly credible, whoever that individual is. I'm not saying in specific, I'm just saying in general, based off one of the mentors that's impacted so much my life on how I can give my way to success.
Yeah, he reminds me of the dude from the YouTube commercials. You want to know how I got these Ferraris?
I do have tremendous communication skills, man. Thank you so much for that.
Yes, Henry, but I love that Henry's watching this, man.
hey,
Henry,
no,
we
Henry,
miss
we
you,
miss
man.
you, bro.
We miss you, bro. And
Yeah.
still love, man. Henry still roots, baby. He still roots. You still see his name in the description of every episode.
Every
Have you guys met Jazz? He's a pretty cool cat, man. He's a pretty cool guy. He's a pretty cool individual.
Yo.
Yeah, I feel the love, man. I feel.
Yes, play it again, bro.
Yeah.
What do you have planned now
But
for
how
the
many
future?
people are
You're
confident enough to give other people that kind of love when they mean it, when they see it? So many people have all these positive things they want to say about everybody and to everybody, but they just keep it to themselves. I mean, you have to know, you get me, when, obviously. But,
Oh, yeah, we
But
always
just in
know.
general,
Yeah.
right?
It's
Like
yeah.
just, it's like, damn, man, I like that. Like, how many of us work hard to get complimented on something that's nice? Jazz, like, I like your chain, man. It's
Thank
so
you, man.
fresh, dude. You get me?
Yeah, I
Like,
appreciate it, man.
like
I like your
I already
jacket.
complimented you.
I
like your chain, man.
I
It's
don't
cute,
give
man.
out
It's fine.
flowers easily like that.
You
Yeah.
gotta earn my
No.
compliments, man.
You feel me?
I hope it's the same way for you too, and I'm just gonna assume it is. Yeah.
Yeah, no, just
I think I think I see a beautiful friendship starting between the two of you.
We pray to love one again, but don't get any ideas on me, you guys. Come
no,
on.
bro. You got it. So get off of this topic, bro.
Specifically.
Yeah. So what do you have planned for the future of your
Yeah,
podcast,
go on,
like
Smoke.
going forward?
Same thing as before, man. We're just gonna grind it out. We're gonna keep providing value, man. We're just gonna keep doing entrepreneurship in all the ways that we know best, man. And we're gonna keep learning, dude. Very humble, always learning, right? Some people always, man. You have to. Not everybody carries themselves that attitude, but you want that attitude.
And
Right.
and what do you see
Cumulative
yourself?
student forever.
What do you see yourself doing? Like aside from the damn, there's a word for how you speak. I forgot the term for it.
Rich.
Highly.
Terminology.
There's a lot of terminology.
Okay, no, you speak.
He reminds
very,
me of like the rapper Absol.
Okay, you
If you ever listen to his songs, you
Like,
have to go on
yeah,
Rap
like
Genius because
Absol.
he says a whole line and
you
it's
speak
just a whole nother
very,
thing,
I guess
I'm in
I'd
the
say
process of
theoretical. You have a very theoretical way of speaking.
which is cool.
Which is-
That-
yeah.
that's a crazy mind like to like
Yeah.
work all of that. Like for me, I'm very simple. You feel me? I'm an A to B. Like
I'm an A, B, C, D.
yeah, I'm just trying to get through the
EFZ.
alphabet. I'm just trying to get to where I need to get to.
And it'll be fun. You'll like it.
So wait, I'm sorry. So you said you're gonna see like in 5 years from now, let's say, give it or take. But I'm sure you've thought, you probably thought you're 50 years of
I've
your life,
actually
right?
thought till I die. I'm gonna die at 103, guys. You can
What?
put this up there.
Wait, hold on. Like, you put in that like 103?
Hold on. Hey,
Jesus,
Wait,
no, man.
you about to live to 103? You said.
let's not get too on the show now. You know,
All right, man.
ads and stuff like that.
I can share scripture, man.
Hey,
I love
oh,
Jesus.
that's
I give all the glory forever, man.
glory. No,
No.
All of
glory
it, man.
at
I'll
the
share
utmost,
him,
of
man.
course.
I'm not scared to share.
Well, we're
I'll
not
share
turning
him
this into.
Yeah,
I know.
we try to
praying
keep that off of the show.
Yeah, exactly. For ads and stuff. Like that, you know what I mean?
Respectfully, though.
Yeah,
It's
respectfully.
respectfully.
We praying our own. You know what I mean?
You feel me? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Everyone has their own guys.
We being
Everybody
watched
prays
over
to
too.
their-
Absolutely, at all times.
Everybody's blessed at the end of the day.
But you,
Jesus.
like I said, you're a very theoretical thinker and speaker. And so, since
read
you
a
said
lot.
you're leaving to 103, what are you gonna do
100
from now till 33? Let's say, like, and I'm not talking about like impact wise. I'm talking about just like
Impact wise.
no, I'm not talking about impact wise. I'm talking about like
That drives me.
like
man.
day to day wise. Like what are you gonna like? What do you see yourself doing like as a job?
The main vehicle right now, 90% of millionaires get there through real estate.
Okay, so
That's
so
what I've been
real
working
estate
on
for you.
the past
So-
And isn't real estate's pretty hard down here though?
It's whatever our mindset is.
I guess
No,
it's,
of course.
it's expensive.
It's like a door-to-door salesman. You get me with
No,
the drop
we
them
get
off
that,
in the
we get
neighborhood.
that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
We get that,
It's
you
a
know, but
sales
just-
job. You got
yeah.
it's just
It's
always
a
about all of that stuff.
Relationship building.
All of that.
in real
And
estate,
can
are
we
you
make
Networks,
looking,
all that.
make you better?
are you looking
Yeah.
in real estate to be the type of person to sell property to somebody else, or are you looking to be the person that buys property, rents it out to other people,
All of it.
or to buy, renovate, and flip?
All of it. All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
So all of the above in real estate.
Commercial, single families, multi-units, duplexes, all of it. We have a lot of guys that already want to buy properties of us. You get me? That we have the title company set up. You get me? I mean, these are really hard connections to make. You get me? Like
I know they are. I know. I worked with a mortgage broker.
I have
and real
mortgage
estate
lenders. You
agent,
get me? But these are all guys that are connected with Brad too as well, because of that mastermind that I was able to get into, so I can start leveling up my thinking. You get me?
So
Being around
that's
that kind of stuff.
That's your niche right there.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so there we
Either
go.
way.
We figured it out. Real estate. That's his drive. That's his niche. There you go. Let's say that.
Yeah, you feel me? You got that. Alrighty.
We got it. Real estate. You're a real estate guy. A real estate
I'm an
guy
entrepreneur,
who then
man.
makes.
Entrepreneur, yeah.
Okay, but like I said, we're in eggs and bacon terms right now. You're a
is
real
eggs and
estate guy,
Got a lot of hats
and
on.
you're a real estate guy, and then you produce content, not just to connect with other real estate guys, but to connect with other people that share the same mindset that you have in real estate,
In
which
life,
ties
man.
into entrepreneurship, the whole
I'm
grind
in the
mentality,
people business, man.
and the
Right.
people bit, the sales.
I'm in the people business.
Sales
man.
and
I'm
investing.
I'm the I would, if we're gonna put titles, I would be pretty much one of the founders and the entrepreneurs that everybody kind of laughed at and doubted at every single step of the way, down to where I was like sleeping on an air mattress, eating ramen
These cars
noodles.
are kind of loud, so I can
Yeah, I
just
know,
real
man.
quick.
We're bringing the fire and the noise up in here, man.
Bro, that's you know, they're just racing
This
down
is
Ocean
Thursday
Drive.
night.
They're chilling. Trying to get home, bro.
So all that together, you get me, in allowing us to be able to get to where we want to be able to get to, and fortunately we were able to get there because we had the right things happen at the right time because
Uh-huh.
of the right ideas, the right mindsets, the
Faith.
right energy, all of it, man. Faith is a big part.
Absolutely.
Everything's an act of faith. Building a business is an act of faith. That's a quote from Bob Burke.
So Bob Burger. Let's talk about Bob's Burger.
Bob, bro.
I might have him on the podcast, by the way. God willing, if everything goes well in Jesus' name, it would be tremendous for what it would do for me.
Excuse the trains, guys.
Everything
We in
goes well.
downtown,
I'm
baby.
scheduled for
Excuse the
June
trains.
1st.
I didn't even know you got to pick that up for me.
I mean, these are the kind of people we have on the show, man. It's pretty badass. Mindset, success, social dynamics. You get me.
Yeah, go ahead.
But we do it to give it away because most people pay for this kind of stuff.
So now I'm a little curious. What made you grab such an interest in us in particular? Not like that. I'm talking like in terms of like content creators to connect with.
I think you guys are rock stars. You get me. And to be honest with you, this show, the way I see it going, it's gonna go farther than what it already is. You get me. And because of that, I would be able to get me the message. You get me, that is of adding to the world. You get me, to others even more. And I let God handle that. You get me. But I just
Yes.
give my way to that process, and
Absolutely.
it comes back to me in ways I don't expect.
Yeah.
which is real cool,
Like,
by the way.
This show, it can be used to market yourself in who knows how long.
No, that's what we mainly made it for. Just to give
it's
people
gonna
a
stay
stage
on
and a
the
mic.
internet, you know, we're not taking none of this stuff down. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's up there, so you ever want to reference it, show it off.
Yeah,
And
use that like a.
I am gonna
portfolio
show
type
it
of
up. I'm gonna
thing.
put it in my profile. I'm like, guys, if you guys know I was on the Roots MIA, check it out, man. I'm gonna brag about it. I'm gonna do a humble brag, but I'm gonna tag you guys. I'm gonna give you guys all the glory and all the credit.
Yeah,
fucking
that's,
cool, right?
that's what's up, man. I
I
appreciate
like to
that,
give my
man.
way.
And likewise, that's how we do it to our guests too.
Mechanics for all of us, for everything.
Right. I appreciate it because you've always been you've been a loyal like fan of the show since day
Definitely
one.
has,
I've always
I've been
seen
a-
that.
that was
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
one
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, for sure.
I've
Thanks
seen
for
it.
keeping
I
me in
appreciate it.
mind.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
appreciate the appreciation.
Always, brother. Always.
You guys are rock stars, man.
And
You have to
so
be a guest today.
now we see you have your show going, and I know your show is completely different because, you know, for those that want to hear more about Noel's preaching style,
No.
his okay.
No.
So I was thinking Noel because I'm so
Christmas.
Miami, but
Or
no, I'm sorry, man. But for you guys that want to hear more of his preaching style and where his mindset comes from, he talks
Giving
a
love,
lot
man.
about it on his show. Also with various entrepreneurs of different
Caliber.
statures, different calibers,
Super
different
high.
walks of life, and different
Like jazz.
stories to mesh.
Low-key.
We
And our friends in the background that make a lot of things happen.
yeah,
You gotta stay loyal to those friends, man.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Always.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
He
What?
said preach. Yeah, no,
So like
always.
I
Always.
said, you guys want to hear more of these type of talks?
Go check out his
Check
pod.
out his show. It's on YouTube. You have his Instagram. It's gonna be in the link in the description, which I forgot. We're 50 minutes in, but dang, hit
we are?
a
All right,
like
yo.
and subscribe. By the way, for
Wow, yo,
It's felt like a life.
Jeff, I'm not
I
gonna lie.
forgot.
This is probably the worst one yet.
altogether.
I forgot.
50 minutes in,
I
we're horrible at
forgot.
this, bro. We're horrible. What's sorry.
When after that you're listening, might as well do it, right? Just click the
Just a quick reminder.
after you give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Click the link in the description, and you're
And
gonna
click the
have
little bell
all
to
of
get
his
notified when
information
the video drops. Well,
that too, you know,
yeah.
that definitely that. Yeah, man. So
50 minutes. That was bad.
50 minutes. That was solid. I know.
Well, yo, I just want to give a big shout out. You already know. Shout out to J. Cole. You already know 6 albums
album?
in a row. Yeah, his sixth
That's right.
his sixth one now in a row. Number one. Never been done before. So that's 6 albums, all
J.
went number
Cole's-
You
one.
guys remember "A Dollar in a Dream" by J. Cole? It's like one of his earlier albums.
Yeah, that was early day
Songs.
Cole.
I
Yeah.
like that song.
No, Cole has been solid since his mixtape days, his Friday Night Lights. That's where I caught on to him.
Caught
And,
into him? And speaking of number one, you know, we got Drake as artist of the decade now. Now it's been declared.
I mean, are you surprised though? I mean, who else was going to be the artist of the decade?
Besides me and Justin Timberlake, because we had a great duo
That's right.
back in. That's right.
Hey, yo, Mark.
Hey, yo,
All right, so I guess you had a weird in sync with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
It was great. Yeah, you
Tim
told me.
wasn't winning on the. What? Tim's like early 2000s, bro.
Yeah, I was a
That
man.
was the wrong artist, bro. No. So shout out to him. I'm glad he got it, bro. That's a major accomplishment. I mean, you can just look at the works that he's dropped over the last 10 years. I mean, try to argue it. What was the other one? Of course, shout out to Pop Smoke. I think he won like what? I think it was like four or five awards. I think it was like best rap artist, best new rap artist, best male rap artist, best. Pop Smoke
Pop
won
Smoke.
at the Billboard Awards. He won mad awards, bro. Mad awards. You think it's just because he's dead?
Dang. So yeah, that's true.
Bro, he was already going like crazy before.
He's dead.
Nah, before he was dead.
The post
He was
popping.
He was popping, but he wasn't.
He was climbing the chart though. Like you can see the potential.
He wasn't popping after he was dead.
But that happens with every artist though. Yeah.
Like with him,
No, with him, it took him to another. You know, his career only lasted a span of 14 months.
Dang. Yeah.
so you just proved my point. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I'm sure if he was alive,
See-
he would have
see,
definitely
if they
been.
would have gave that to Drake, even though I'm like about Drake, then I can't be mad.
Drake has
That's
work
why
put
he
out over the
named
years.
the decade artist.
How many
Of
platinums
the year.
has he gotten? How many like just hits? Bro, come on.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
He
You may not
grinded
like the
for it.
music, but you gotta
Pause.
appreciate like he put in the work to like get where he's at right now in like his career. Like he's put in work. So no, shout out to him. It's crazy, you know. Shout out to Pop Smoke. I wish he was here
It's
too.
crazy for people that dream big, man, and what they accomplish afterwards.
Absolutely.
No, always.
Absolutely.
You have to always
Put
dream
in the
big. Don't
work,
dream
too.
small. Dream big.
Yeah, we
I always
to,
preach
man.
that on here.
Yeah, we always say that. Don't dream small, dream big. Because if you aim small, like
Big.
what? That's too easy. Dream for the bigger picture.
Truly,
Nothing
truly
easy.
is.
Remember, the best things in life are not easy.
According to
you
our faith,
gotta
man.
work for it.
That's just
And
scripture.
it's according to building your faith too. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So real quick, yeah. So shout out to Pop Smoke. Wish he was here to get the awards and the love that he deserved and all the flowers that he should have, been here to receive. Other than that,
We gonna bounce. We gonna biggity bounce. Yeah, we gonna biggity bounce. We're gonna try to be
Biggity
back
bounce?
here the week after the next, unless my schedule wants to me around. I had to bleep myself. That was a nice sound effect.
that was a weird. Okay.
Me
Let's
around.
work for you. Let's work
You know
for
what
you
I
and the
mean?
editing team.
But we'll see what happens. We'll see what life has in store these next between now and next episode. Will I have a surprise to drop for the people,
Oh.
or will I have to keep waiting?
What's the coolest sound? Do you guys have like a 47 or like?
All right,
Dynamite
guys. So
stick.
thanks for tuning in to this episode, guys.
Guys.
Thanks for tuning into this episode.
Or like the clapping guys.
Like I said, we back. We're not stopping. We're gonna be back for our 70th episode.
dropping bombs.
Thank you so
I got-
much for showing up. Our last episode, has
Broke
reached
records.
our highest views yet. It's been like 820
Much appreciated,
something
man. Love
views.
for that one.
Much
all
love
that.
to you guys for that. I
I got
realize
like
that
1,000 views on one of them, man.
So yo, mad love. We'll see you guys in about 2 weeks.
Yes, we will. And like I said, thank you so much, guys, for tuning into our show. I noticed that our views pick up after a week of dropping, so I guess I guess it's gonna we're doing 2 weeks.
A lot of late viewers. Don't worry. I put a lot of stuff to the side. I'm a
Yeah, don't worry. That's how we do it, man. But thank you so much, guys. We appreciate the love. And we're only going to go to the top from here, all of us on here. Thank you, Noel, for coming on this show and
you, bro.
sharing some of your inspiration and knowledge with
Guys,
us
I'm
as
grateful
well.
to pass on by.
Yeah, man. There you go. And this nice view on the top. But we going to keep climbing, man, all of us. So, guys, if you're listening,
Mark.
keep on climbing. Yo, Mark, come and get your man. No, but we're going to end this show right here, man.